Hi, Charlie here. So I'm watching back over like what I want to send to you guys about anxiety and worry and fretting not and fret not. And I'm like saying, you know what? Do we want to be a generation of worriers? You know, a lot of people use that excuse that my mom was a worrier and, so I'm a worrier. Well, yeah, that's actually what was reproduced. Because a plant, you put a seed in the ground and it produces in kind, right? So you come through and you're raised by worriers. So then this becomes your norm. Worrying is my normal thing. I'm a worrier. That's not God. That's not God. That was a family that had worry all over them because of whatever they'd gone through and whatever they'd experienced. So now they give you their robe as well. So you carry this worry robe. It's not your identity. It's not our identity in Christ. It's not our identity as a human being because we were made in the image of God. And God is not worried about tomorrow. And he tells us to refuse to worry about tomorrow. Fret not. 365 times in the Bible it talks about fear, worry, giving it to God, giving it to God. It's constant. Give it to me, give it to me. So look, what is your identity? What is your identity? Take off worry. Do you know what a big weight worry is? You probably live under it. If you struggle with anxiety and fear and worry, you got to get rid of it. It's not yours to carry. Jesus told us, refuse. So now here we are. We're like, that's natural. Stop being natural. We're no longer living in this anymore. We're living in a new man. We're living with the robe of righteousness. We're living, robed in Christ. And our identity is in him. He's my provider. He's my protector. I'm his daughter. I'm part of the family now. Anyways, stop living in anxiety. Refuse to worry. Be anxious for nothing. Give it to God. Constantly give him everything. You hear about a surrender. Every day I have to surrender. It is not abnormal to have to surrender what you are fearful of. What you have carried and what you're fearful of is a daily letting it go, a daily giving it back to God. And you know what? You might find no shame if you found that you're picking it back up and you can't give it to God. And he's like, okay, if you want to carry that, okay, I really want to help you with it. And he'll wait for us. And we usually get tired and we usually get cranky and we're not sleeping very well. And we finally get, kind of exhausted for carrying it ourselves. And then we're like, God, help. And you know what? He never once comes and says, gosh, you better just carry it for another mile because you know what? Shame on you for doing that. No, he doesn't do that. He's like, oh, come here. Thank you. Yay, let me take that from you. Okay, listen, go run your race. Go run your race, Charlie. Go run the journey that's set before you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I'm like, okay, God. Remember Hebrews 12:1. Go look at one of those podcasts of mine. 12:1, or just go read it yourself, man. Passion Translation. It's a race. We're on a race. This journey of life is going somewhere. It's never ending. And it only gets deeper and richer. Like my trust with the Lord, I'm like, wow, you've got me on such a tightrope, man. I feel like I'm on a tightrope. A tightrope. A tightrope. And I'm pretty sure, unless I'm flying next, there's nothing littler than a tightrope that I could be on. Because it used to be, and I love how God is so gentle with us. because we are children. We're little children to him. So this journey was a big road before, which was really hard to begin with. It was hard because it takes time to get strong, right? It's like a little 5-pound weight, and then you get a 10-pound weight, and then you're like 20 pounds, and you're getting stronger, and it's like, whoa, I'm strong now. Well, the same with our spiritual strength, because we can be, this is what I was thinking, a warrior in God's kingdom, or we could be a worrier. A little worrier, a little weak warrior, or you can be a warrior. I'm a warrior. I've been called to be a warrior in God's kingdom. And you know what? I own it. And I love it because, you know what? Do I want to be a weak little suck? No, I don't. I've never wanted to be a weak little suck. That's what this whole journey for me has all been about. I've been in a battle for, a long time. A long time, but I am strong. I am a warrior for God's kingdom. And I'm here to help and link arms with other women as well. Not to become anti-man, but you know what? I'm going to tell you. Man has to rise up. Men out there have to rise up. It's like there's a bunch of these little baby men out there. I'm just saying, that are just babies. And I'm not speaking that to the men who aren't. And y'all know the difference. And you that are probably sitting there and getting all, like this, are probably the ones that are, whatever, you're wherever you're at. I don't care. But I know so many men and the stories. And you know what? The thing is that you're all broken boys and we're broken girls. So it's not a shameful thing, but at some point these men need to rise up and become the men that God has called them to be. And I only can believe that that's going to be by God's Spirit upon them, because they are totally and absolutely incapable of doing it on their own. I've come to decide that because I don't see a change. You'll know them by their fruit. I see a lot of weak men. But then I see the weak men that would be considered weak men actually, walking and becoming men and becoming strong men for their families and loving and supporting and taking care of their families, like really truly seeing the big picture all the way around. And I just want to give a shout out to Lauren and Brandon. I am so proud of that couple. Brandon, I am so proud of you, and I'm going to say it, here on this channel, because I want you to know, you're one of the few. Keep growing, keep pressing in, and God will get you where He wants to get you. I do believe that 100%. And I'm so excited to have been a part of your journey. Anyways, I love you guys. God is doing a lot of great things right now. So I guess I better just end this one because I don't even know where I was going now, except, fret not, worry not, don't worry about tomorrow. It's something we really have to conquer it. It's not okay. And I know y'all get pissed off at me when I say, and you're like, yeah, but I want to. And it's like, well, have at it then. Enjoy that. Okay, let me know when you get tired. I'm here. I love you. Okay? But, gosh, why don't just get rid of it and move on. We don't have to worry about this stuff. We're not going to control it when we do. It's not going to make a difference. We can't fix it. It's not ours to fix. We can't fix a lot of this stuff in life. So that's, a whole nother thing. That's control. It's called about giving up control. That's a big one. Control. So anyways, Charlie out. Have a wonderful day. Bye.